Hi everybody, welcome back to the morning routine. It has been a entire month almost or more that we have not been together like this. So it's great to be back and see all you guys, even though I technically can't see all you guys. It looks like I can see you guys, but I can't. I'm just imagining you all out there right in front of me. So getting reconfigured, getting reset up. We're all kind of cleaned up from all the holidays. It was great holidays. We had a lot of fun. January just kind of cruised right on by. Honestly, last January was slow as mud for me, but this January really cruised by. I feel like we got a lot done, got the year really kind of going. Super excited about it, super excited to be back doing this. And of course, I'm super excited. Hold on. Something's really annoying me in my pocket. Sorry guys. Very unprofessional, I know. This lanyard here is really it's too much in my pocket, so I gotta pull it out of my pocket. I'll just lay it right there. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, that's right. It is Super Bowl week, and the Super Bowl is coming up this weekend, Sunday, February 8th, I think at like 3:30, but there's actually like pre-show stuff, there's music, there's all kinds of things going on. So, and of all the holidays, and there's really good food with all the holidays, the one thing that I love, I think, well, I don't love it more than the Thanksgiving and the Christmas holiday food, but I really like the Super Bowl food. One of the greatest things about the Super Bowl is eating the food, and I love all the appetizer stuff. It's great, and so me and my family, whatever Super Bowl's on, it's not about who's playing. I mean, this year it is, but normally it's not about who's playing. It's about the food we're gonna have. So I'm really excited about that part, and we're gonna do a segment later, closer, probably Friday, to even talk about some food ideas for Super Bowl. But some unique things I wrote down. I made some notes about some unique things about the Super Bowl. Yes, it's the Seahawks versus the, who are they? God, they're the kind of unwell-known team. It's not like they've done a whole lot. Well, at least not in the last few years. Oh, the New England Patriots, that's right. Yeah, Seahawks and New England Patriots. It's an 11-year rematch. Last time the Seahawks went to the Super Bowl, it was against the New England Patriots, and it was a really good game. It looked really good for the Hawks early on. Second half, the New England Patriots with Tom Brady came back, and it was a really tight game right at the end. And then right at the end, the Seahawks were behind. They were on the 1 or 2 or 3 yard line, something like that, really close. And one of the most, we could call it horrible, but really it wasn't. One of the most beautiful, well-executed defensive plays happened and ended the Seahawks' run at the Super Bowl that year. They lost to the New England Patriots. It was like 28-24, something like that. Anyway, very dramatic, lots of controversy over it. It really hurt the Seahawks clubhouse for a few years, but they're back and they're bad and it's really going well. So they're two entirely different teams. The organizations maybe feel some of the bad blood, but two entirely different teams. No original players or nothing still there, nothing like that. So it's really a whole new game. So it should be really good. Looking forward to that. The last time, this is a crazy statistic that has been going around about the Seahawks and winning or going to the Super Bowl. The last 3 times, including the last time, which was 2025, that a pope was selected, also happens to be the same years that the Seahawks went to the Super Bowl. So the last 3 popes, including last year's, the 3 times that the Seahawks went to the Super Bowl. So it might be a while till we go again. We're going to need another pope at that point. Ticket prices if you want to go. So the Super Bowl is in Santa Clara, which is, out somewhere around here. I don't know which direction. It's that way. I'm pretty sure it's that way. I think it's that way from where I'm sitting, not where you're sitting. Where you're sitting, it might be, that's still that way, I think. Anyway, lest I digress on where it's at. And Santa Clara, which is out by San Jose and all that stuff. Anyway, tickets are still available. There's some tickets in varying ranges everywhere from $100,000 to The lowest is a little over $6,000 for the nosebleed seats way up where you can barely see and the air is very thin. Yeah, so if you want to go, you got some, $6,000, $7,000 you don't know what to do with, there you go. Yeah. Also, for us, in regards to the Super Bowl, the Friday before, so this coming Friday, will be our Super Bowl Barbecue Friday. Yes, an early Barbecue Friday, but it'll be Super Bowl Barbecue Friday. Tasty food. It will be a jersey day, so you can wear your jersey of your favorite sports team. You may not have an actual jersey, but you can wear a t-shirt, a sweatshirt. Favorite sports team must be appropriate, no foul language, no alcohol or drugs, things, stuff like that. Just a game shirt. If you love the Oakland A's, I'm not a baseball fan, but I respect the love for a sports team. So you can do that. That will be Friday. So it's going to be great. And if you're not really into the Super Bowl, that's okay. You should watch it. There's funny commercials. There's a ton of rumors around movie trailers coming out in 2026 that might show up during the Super Bowl. So you never know what's going to happen. So even if you're not a huge fan, it's still just kind of fun to watch and see the different things. And there's musical performers and stuff like that, like I said. So it should be a good time. Always is a good time. Of course, I'm rooting for the Seahawks. All right, let's get into some headlines for the day. Ariana's sitting there back there going, all right, enough about the Super Bowl, dude. Time to move on. And my throat says, you've not done this in a while. I'm going to give you some pain. All right, first up on our headlines, adorable ferret-sized martins or martens, whatever they're called, are rebounding in California. I've never seen this animal before. Very cute. Might be dangerous. I don't know. But they're very cute. I didn't know about these, so they are coming back. Right next to her. So close. She was prepared. Yep, the cards are flying again. Next up, why can't you wiggle your toes one at a time? I've never really thought about the need to wiggle one toe at a time. And many of you right now are like in your shoes, like wiggling your toes, like, holy crap, I can't do it! Yeah, something like that. All right, last up for headlines, transform basic ramen by adding this Italian sauce. Or lots of other things. Actually, you can take top ramen. Top ramen's kind of the best. There's tons of ramens out there that all comes with different flavors. There's some ramens that come with like multiple different packs of flavors that you can get. Some that have instructions for adding eggs and adding chicken and adding other things. You can get really creative with very inexpensive base product. The top ramen, obviously super cheap, but you can do some really cool things with it by adding an Italian sauce or adding hot sauces, adding egg to it. Maybe you don't want the whole egg yolk in there, so you just put some egg white in there, mix it up, and so it's kind of like adding the Asian part of the dish. So really cool things you can do with top ramen. Don't sleep on the ramen, whether it's top or not. And so you want to just give it a shot. Try something new every once in a while. All right, on with the show, starting with some motivational quotes with Hannah. Happy to have her back doing this. Let's see what she's got.
What is done with love is done well.
That is very sweet. Appropriate for the time of year too, because Valentine's Day is right coming up. And whatever's done with love. When you care enough about something, you will do a good job with it. If you don't care about something, you have to choose to want to do a good job with something. And you can always tell when someone doesn't choose the right thing. But nice on you, Hannah. Great to have you back. And looking forward to more you might be doing behind the camera. Yeah. All right, next up, word of the day.
Welcome back to the morning routine. And guess what? It's the first one of 2026. It's February 2nd. And hope everyone had a good break. And now the morning routine is officially back. So let's start today's word of the day. So the word of the day is bumfuzzled. Nobody's ever heard that word before. I'm sure none of you guys have. So the word means to be confused, perplexed, and flustered. If you're confused about something, that's what you call a bumfuzzle. So that's word of the day, everyone. And we'll see you guys on Wednesday, February 4th.
Bumfuzzle has me confused, perplexed, and what was the last one? Flustered. Yeah, because that is a bumfuzzle. That was like a dude was confused, perplexed, and whatever, and he couldn't speak the words, and the only thing that came out was, I'm just bumfuzzled. And that's how that word came to be. That's the only way, because the dude sitting behind the chair coming up with weird words for words that already exist. Bumfuzzle. All right, I might actually use that sometime. That's not bad. All right. Actually, you could really confuse people because you could put it on a shirt. I'm bumfuzzled. And then they'd be like, what? You're like, oh, you are too. Dumb joke. All right, so would you rather this or would you rather that? Let's see.
Hello everybody, I'm back with Would You Rather. I'm finally back after a month of having a break. We're finally in February, which is my birth month, and that will be later this month. But let's jump into today's Would You Rather, which is, would you rather be single or be in a long-distance relationship? Let's see what other clients have to say. Alright, let's see who we can ask. Hey Isaiah, would you rather be single or be in a long-distance relationship?
Single.
Oh, you'd rather be single? Are you ready to have a girlfriend?
Nope.
Okay, well, I respect that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, let's see who we can ask next. Hey Zach, would you rather be single or be in a long distance relationship?
A long distance relationship.
Oh, would you?
Yes.
Even though you couldn't really spend Valentine's with your partner in person?
Yeah.
Would you just FaceTime?
Yeah, I'll FaceTime.
Yeah, that works. Thank you, Zach.
You're welcome.
Joseph, would you rather be single or be in a long distance relationship?
Ooh. Well, I've been single for a while now, so I think I'll try a long distance relationship. See that what comes out of that.
Oh, you would FaceTime your partner if you can?
Of course, probably fly her out here too if I can. I'll fly myself over there to her.
Thank you, Joseph.
No problem, Lavelle. Have a good day.
You too. Hey, Brandon. Would you rather be single or be in a long distance relationship?
I would be in a single long relationship because I'm always with my girlfriend every single Thursday for bowling.
Okay, that sounds nice. Thank you, Brandon.
You're absolutely welcome.
Hey, Zeke. Would you rather be in a long distance relationship or be single?
We're all in relationships.
You would rather be in a long distance relationship?
Yes.
Okay, I respect that. Thank you, Zeke.
You're welcome.
And that concludes today's Would You Rather. Hope everyone enjoyed. Thank you to everyone that participated. I think I would personally rather be single, but anyway, stay tuned for Wednesday's Would You Rather to find out what it will be. And until next time, guys.
Single or in a long distance relationship? So, I have to answer, not that I wouldn't answer it honestly, but the honest answer, because this is what I did, is be in the long distance relationship. Now, caveat to this, I don't always recommend it. I think it depends on the people and the situation. So in my case specifically, I had opportunity to make it not a long distance relationship anymore. So that was one of the key components, because during the long distance relationship part, it was a big question mark on what the heck we're doing and how this is really gonna work out. And sadly, long distance relationships, I just don't think they have a high success rate long term. So always consider that part. It's just an important part of the relationship is physical presence, not the intimacy presence, not all that kind of stuff. It's the physical presence. It's the same reason why the pandemic was so hard on human relationships in general, is because we're a social species. Take everything else away and go back to the days that we lived in caves. We are a social species. We need to be with others. If we're not, various things set in. Depression, loneliness, all these things are very bad for the human existence. So when it comes to the matters of the heart and those types of relationships, that physical presence is actually that much more important. So I don't recommend long distance relationships unless you know how you're gonna balance it and you agree on it. You gotta talk about it, right? You gotta communicate. So yeah, for me, 100%, well, I'm not 100%. 100% on know what you're doing and have a plan on how to make it work. Communicate, communicate, communicate. That is the success of a relationship. All right, that's it. I'm moving on to the next thing. All right, next up, ASL Skit of the Week. All right, so I named the segment inappropriate because it's the Firewood Frog ASL Skit of the Week. And what's your Valentine's plans? I got it. It's always very hard for me sometimes. But yeah, what are your plans for Valentine's? That's a very good question. I'm not sure what mine are. It's kind of sadly a dude thing that make it an afterthought. Shouldn't make it an afterthought, especially if you're married or you have a significant other of any kind. Yeah, you should think ahead and plan ahead, because if your significant other comes up to you and says, "What's your Valentine's plans?" and you're like, might not work out so well for your Valentine's. Moving right along to the National Day with Gabrielle.
Good morning, everybody. Here we are. We're back from our time off, hiatus, break, sabbatical, whatever you want to call it. We're back. And it's Monday. It's Monday the 2nd. We're in February, as my kids used to say when they were little. I don't know why, something didn't click, February. Sounds like Daffy Duck or somebody, but anywho, it is was one of my favorites growing up, National Groundhog Day. Woohoo! You know, Punxsutawney Phil comes out of a hole, or they have a fancy house thing he comes out of. I don't know. He lives there all the time or whatever. But he comes out, some guy in a big old top hat pulls him out, and it depends on what the weather's out, right? If it's, here I go, I still can't remember again. If it's sunny and he sees a shadow, we're gonna have 6 more weeks of winter. But if it's the reverse and he doesn't see anything, then spring's gonna come early. I think, don't quote me on it, I could be wrong, I don't know. But it's a big deal in Philadelphia, in Pennsylvania somewhere where he's at. I don't know why it's there. Well, weather's different there, huh? Well, it wouldn't matter. We haven't seen any sun forever either, so if you came out here, all you would have seen, fog, dense fog, tule fog. I'm ready for some sun. I really am. I don't want it to be warm though. I just want to see the sun. Okay? Are y'all good with that? I am. Okay. I'm not ready for any spring or summer. I like the winter. I like cold sun. That's an oxymoron. Well, anyway, we're gonna go move away from that, but it is. And I will say, my grandmother, she thought she was funny, Miss Haha. We would have groundhog on Groundhog Day. Not the one they show on TV, you know, the pig hog. The hog, groundhog. She'd make sausage. It was yummy sausage. So we went along with it, and she thought she was very comical every year. You know, it was like her, I don't know, April Fool's joke or something, like we didn't know she was gonna make sausage. But it was good, and we enjoyed it. So we looked forward to Groundhog Day. So we'll have to wait and see today, shadow or no shadow. If we have it, if we don't, it's a 50-50. But it's National Groundhog Day.
All right, thank you for that. Very good. Nice job. Moving right along to some nostalgia with Zach. Let's see if we're simpatico for 2026.
Hey guys, welcome back to Nostalgia. I hope you missed me, because I missed all of you. For this nostalgia, we're going to be talking about something from our childhood. We're going to be talking about Valentine's Day candygrams. So back in elementary school, you used to fill out this form to send someone a candygram and a loving message. Do you remember these? I have sent some to my friends back in kindergarten. Well, you know, some that are in program today. So hope you enjoy this nostalgia, and make sure to send some candygrams to some friends.
All right, nostalgia, nice job. Yeah, the candygrams. Now, I did both in school. We did you had to decorate a cardboard box. It was it wasn't a shoe box, it was the cereal box. And you put it on the end of your desk at lunchtime, and everyone would have like a box of cards. And you just put someone's name on it, Bob, Sally, Joe, Sue. Everybody in the class got a card. You just walk around and drop the cards in there. The candygrams was a little more like, I'm gonna give certain people candygrams, and that worked out okay, I guess. But yeah, I got you, Zach. We're simpatico thus far. So let's keep it up with 2026. Next up, some love notes with Joe. And when I say notes, I mean musical notes.
Welcome to Heartbeat Jams. You got a heartbeat. We got the jam, but not the bread and other stuff.
Well, hello there. How are you, wonderful, amazing people? I'm Misty Hart, and I am here to welcome you to Heartbeats Jam. You know how it goes. A part of a song will play, and then try to name that song. Are you ready to try this week's song? I will give you a hint. It's either a love song or a heartbreak song. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. I really hope you guess the song. Good luck!
heartbeat. We got the jam, but not the bread and other stuff.
All right, very good. Nice to have Joe playing some music for us. And music is a bit of a love language, not just from a romantic songs and stuff like that, but just music in general puts us in a good mood and stuff. So very nice, Joe. Thank you very much. All right, that is it for Monday. That gets us back rocking and rolling into 2026 on the morning routine. Look forward to seeing lots of cool stuff that we're going to do all year long. Lots more action from some of the folks that you see that do these bits and stuff, like Hannah and Alex and whatnot, and everybody else, doing a little bit more maybe behind the camera. So some really cool stuff happening that you don't get to be a part of, but we'll talk about later on. So have a great Monday, everybody. We'll see you Wednesday on the morning routine.